The attempt on my life from COVID-19 has left me scarred and deformed. But I assure you, I have never felt stronger. Hello there. Hello there, everybody. It's been a while. I'm sorry. There's been a lot of roadblocks for me streaming. First it was Scuff, then it was graphics card, and now you've been asleep for quite some time. And now COVID has made an attempt on my life. But I had to come out. You know I had to come out for the Nintendo Direct. You know I had to make a stream. And I've been trying to... The reason why I haven't streamed in a while is obviously because I don't want to be coughing the entire stream, but I would be down for playing a game and having a small cough, because I don't have too much of a cough. But I don't want to have like this big of a cough while reading The Hobbit. I don't want to read The Hobbit with this cough. It is not great. So I've decided, you know, I can react to the stream. You know, let me actually get some notepad out. I have this notepad so I can jot my thoughts down, just in case. Yeah, I'm dying. But yes, it's time. It's gonna suck. Oh no. I'm the one thing that I'm trying to think before we go on. Let me just get this out of the way right now. The one thing that I would absolutely love to see is Metroid Prime 4. I don't think I'm gonna see it. I think that game has been in development for long enough to where they're planning about putting it on the next Nintendo console. Like, it's probably gonna be on the next console. I was a little bit, I didn't believe that when they first announced it, but it's been long enough to where I think they're gonna put it on the next console. Especially with the Steam Deck out. Like, the Steam Deck is putting the Switch to shame in terms of, like, pretty much everything. You can even play Switch games on that thing. That's crazy. You can play Switch games on the Steam Deck. The only thing that I have a Switch now is to play online, and I don't play online. This whole Direct is them telling you they're done with you. Yo! I was worried about COVID. I should have been worried about Doug Bowser, coming into my ship, killing me personally. But yeah, thinking about that one meme where the monkey's trying to open the door and it can't open the door, and it's just like me when I see Doug Bowser walk into my ship. But yeah, Metroid Prime. What else? That's really all I could think of at the moment. If we're like just, you know, thinking about crazy world where everything, all your wishes come true, and I could just have whatever I want, I would want them to do away with Nintendo Online. I don't want to pay for that, but I know they're not going to. There are so many parents in the world and people who are okay with paying for that it's never gonna go away. So yeah, that sucks. But if I could have one other thing on my wish list, I want all the Metal Gear Solid games to be on the Switch. That would be my next wish. Metroid Prime Trilogy, Twilight Princess on the Switch. Twilight Princess remade. I would love a Twilight Princess remake. Sonic Adventure 2, course, gotta put Sonic Adventure 2 on the Switch. I have it on the Steam Deck, but, you know, I want everyone to have equal rights, you know what I mean? So, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. We're gonna watch the Nintendo Direct. Whoa! Whoa! God help us. God help us. God can't help you, only COVID can now. COVID is our only hope. Alright. So yeah. Let me turn up my, yeah, it's fine. My volume is fine. COVID can remove those we don't like. Hey man, you said it, not me. Hey man, our hero. Oh! COVID is the hero we need, but not the one we deserve. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love how down here it says Fire Emblem Engage. Thanks, YouTube chapters. Thanks, Nintendo, for putting that there. I mean, thank God I wasn't like worried about Fire Emblem spoilers. Like, oh, they're making a new Fire Emblem. Okay. I have to play the Fire Emblems. I'm sure they're fun. I only played the first one, and I never completed it. But, you know, whatever. Alright. Let's go. Here we go. Sorry, hold on. There's this, like, weird yellow outline on the screen. How do I get rid of that? Is that part of the stream? I don't think it is, because it wasn't there before. I'm gonna look away. And I'm not gonna, I'm gonna get out of the full screen and then go back in. It's still there. What the heck? I'm trying to play it, man. I'm trying. Why is that yellow, like, outline there? Y'all can't see it on the stream, but there's, like, this yellow outline across the edges of the screen. What is this? Why is it there? Do you need another link? No, the link is fine. But, like, it wasn't there before. Why is it there now? Weird. Go away. I do not want you to be here. Leave. Guess that's it. GG. Yep. Yeah, that was the direct. Why is that there? Go away. I have no idea what that is. Leave. I think I'm just gonna have to deal with it. That stinks. It's annoying, but whatever.
We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. Is this a gacha game? In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon.
I want gacha to go away forever.
In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
I like the music. In Fire Emblem, whatever this one is, you control yet another twink! looks like a Merryweather character. Twink! Fire Emblem Twinks! Twinks! Engage.
You're awake!
Huh?
You're a twink!
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
Hey,
What are those horrible things?
If I may, you are a divine dragon,
You are a twink.
a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost remember. But
I've had my eye on you.
This looks like an actual game, though. Is this not a gacha?
Marth, right.
Or is it?
Sigurd,
Leave it to me.
No.
It is rather quiet, I know.
Oh my
But it
god,
will
this
liven
game
up
does
as we
not
gain
look good.
hours.
Oh no. Oh no.
the time has come. Now, as one, Emblem, engage!
Emblem engage.
One strike will decide it all.
Oh, I love the
Please
theme.
grant me your strength.
I'm such a sucker for the Fire Emblem game. It's so good. Man, gonna be drifted.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios.
So what's up with Mark? He's like host or something? It's on the Switch, so I guess it's not a gacha game. Or who knows, it could be Genshin on the Switch, isn't it?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition containing collectible items. Please look forward to more information about this game in the future.
I've got to say, I'm not a fan of the
Let's take a look at
character
our
designs.
first batch of headlines.
Not that they're bad. They're okay. It's just not my taste.
It takes two to tango.
Are they just porting it, or?
Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks,
It's on the rocks. They're getting a divorce.
but it gets even tougher
Mom, Dad,
when
don't
they're
get a
turned
divorce.
into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward.
All of the enemies
Team
are
up
like,
and
"Yeah, let's
cooperate
get
with
a
a friend in
divorce."
this critically acclaimed two-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be
I'm not
traveled
joking.
with
That's
someone
like the
by your
actual,
side.
like, plot. The
Venture
parents are
through
getting a divorce.
fantastical worlds filled with challenging experiences around every corner.
That's not a joke.
In addition to single system play, the game can also be played on two systems via local wireless or online with a pal
I
via
didn't
the
realize
free
how
Friends
real that
Pass.
looked. Bro, that don't look real.
Help
It's
Cody
not
and May
real.
return to
Open
normal.
your eyes.
With a partner, of course. It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th. Pre-orders
I
begin
forgot to
today
turn it down.
on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, that should be better.
The forbidden story begins.
Yo! I've always wanted to play these. These look amazing. Fatal Frame. Yeah!
After mysteriously vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost memories.
I've never played these, but I've always wanted
Use
to.
the camera obscura to repel evil
Instagram
spirits
anime.
and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near. What ancient
I played a
rituals
demo
will
of
be
this game
revealed?
years ago on the
Fatal
Wii U,
Frame,
and it was
Mask
really
of the
fun
Lunar
and
Eclipse
actually
launches
scary.
for the
I really
first
liked it.
time in the West on Nintendo Switch next year.
Nice.
There's a new hero who looks mechanical.
What is that?
Introducing Wave
Oh.
2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3
Whoa.
expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game.
What happened to this girl's body? Is she just a head?
A new hero. She appears to be, mechanical?
Is she
Complete her
okay?
quest to have her join your party. expanding your options for classes and battle strategies.
Bionicles, let's
Will also
go!
be added. Test your mettle in consecutive battles against tough enemies. Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards. Challenge even stronger enemies to earn valuable accessories.
I've always wanted to get into
special
Xenoblade,
outfits.
but I never did because I just don't have the time.
More
I
hero
have
and
no
gameplay
time.
additions will arrive in Wave 3. Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches on Nintendo Switch October 13th. Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games.
I swear, if I see Drawn to
Nautical
Life,
nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick
Oh.
make a wish that unravels the very fabric of the universe. In this 3D platforming adventure, you'll travel through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds. Like
Is this like,
prehistoric kelp forest and Wild West
assets
jellyfish
from
fields.
Battle for
Explore
Bikini
using all
Bottom?
sorts of wacky moves. Don over 30 fantastic cosmic costumes and meet your favorite
I
Bikini
don't
Bottom
hate
residents
this.
from the
This
TV
sounds
series, voiced
cool.
by their original actors.
Ayo?
Soak up SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake, launching on Nintendo Switch next
That
year.
sounds awesome, actually.
You're all ready.
Yo!
Box with familiar characters from
Okay,
Fist of the
okay.
North Star. They'll
Oh.
be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as you can with just your fists in battle mode. Or take
is
on
this?
rivals in boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness Boxing Fist of the North Star launches on Nintendo Switch March 2023.
Wow.
This ain't your
Okay.
uncle's dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize
I don't
your
really care about
character
these
from head
games,
to
to be
toe
honest.
with hundreds of accessories.
I was excited
Plus,
for like
challenge
fighting
up to
game
6
players to
friends
get a
and
game about
frenemies
Fist
in
of the
local
North
and
Star,
online
but that
play.
that
They
didn't
don't
look
even know
interesting in the
what hit 'em.
slightest.
Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Run him over.
A small fox washes ashore on a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action-adventure game. Your only clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps.
I see
and
this
even
game every
more
now and
dangerous
again, and I'm-
monsters lurk around every corner.
I'm mildly interested in it just purely because of its art style
What
and the
long-lost
cute character.
secrets will the island reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th.
From what it looks like,
Pre-orders
it looks
begin
like
today on
heavily
Nintendo
inspired by the
eShop.
original Legend of Zelda.
New intel has arrived for these Front Mission
Front
remakes.
Mission.
Full remakes of
Oh,
two
cool.
Front Mission games are storming in. In Front Mission 1 Remake, you'll pilot giant machines called Bonzers in tactical turn-based combat. As you progress, you'll
This looks
obtain
cool.
skills that can help you gain the upper hand against opponents.
The art style
You
for
can
some
also
reason reminds
test
me
your
of
metal at
not
the
that art style, but
Coliseum.
like the 3D models. For some reason, it reminds me of Fallout. I have no idea why though.
Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills added from the first game.
RPG
Front
fans,
Mission 1
like
Remake
gamers,
launches on
haven't been
Nintendo
eating
Switch
real
this
well
November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo
with
Switch
Nintendo.
next
Like,
year.
holy cow.
And in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
nice.
It's a wonderful life for a new generation.
What is this?
After
Harvest
nearly
Moon?
20 years, a beloved farming experience
Story of
is reborn.
Seasons.
Welcome back to Forgotten Valley. Here, you'll
It's
manage
not
a
Harvest
farm
Moon, sorry.
passed down to you by your father. Restore and expand your farm as you nurture crops, care for your friendly animals, and help the land flourish.
It's Harvest Moon, but under a different name. Is it like a
Befriend the
spiritual
townsfolk
successor?
while you're out and about in the valley.
It does give me Harvest Moon vibes, although I never played Harvest Moon.
You might even meet your future partner and start a family.
Okay, yeah, this sounds a
In
lot
this
like Harvest
installment,
Moon.
those around you will grow older as time goes on. Their
Yo!
appearances will change over the years.
Oh
Your
my
child
goodness.
will
Can you
also choose
die?
their career based on how you raise them.
I'm old!
An especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead.
Yeah, understandably, he would have to change
Story
the
of
names.
Seasons, a wonderful life
That sounds
launches on
like fun,
Nintendo
but also
Switch, summer
existentially
2023.
horrifying. Watching your life flash before your eyes. Ooh! Yo, Splatoon. Oh, is it a Splatfest already? Nice.
The first post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3
That was
has
quick.
been confirmed. Here's the theme. What would
Gear,
you bring
grub,
to
or
a deserted
fun?
island? Gear, grub, or fun?
Gear, you fools! How are you gonna get off the deserted island without gear? Do
So
you
many
want to live or do you want to die?
possibilities. Which team will you join? And more free updates are planned for Splatoon 3.
I'm bringing Metal
Be
Gear.
on the lookout for more info in the future.
Gear, grub, or fun. Like, what kind of... It's gear,
So,
obviously.
Squids, what did you think?
What would
you
happen
bring
if
to a
everyone
deserted
chose
island?
gear?
As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well.
What if everyone chose gear?
Next, please take a look at this.
I want to live. Squeenix. Ooh. It's like Octopath Traveler. Is it a sequel? Didn't they have a sequel already? Yeah. I need to play the first
Introducing a brand new
one.
game in the Octopath Traveler series.
3 RPG gamers eating.
8 new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
That reminds me, I need to play Dragon Quest 9.
That devil called poverty from the world.
Devil God
Take everything from me. Shall die by my hand.
These voice actors are going
Not again.
hard. Holy cow.
Not the stench of blood.
Doubt is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
Explore a wide world.
Yo,
set
those
in a
voice actors are
bustling
great.
era. Each traveler's path action differs between day and night.
What?
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
What's that big realm?
Let's go, Temenos.
And what adventures await them in this new world?
Think I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell.
I love that little
Where will
goblin
their
girl.
journeys
He just
lead
wants to
them?
eat meat
And
every
you.
day. Oh, hey, Megan.
Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch
I just gotta play the first
February
one.
24th, 2023.
And some other RPGs.
What you just saw was Octopath Traveler 2 from Square Enix. Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes.
That's pretty cool.
Let's see some more headlines.
Let's see some more headlines.
A magical home is waiting for you. Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm.
Hey,
Cultivate your homestead and forge everlasting friendships in this farm simulation RPG. Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous foes. And explore the enchanted realms of Azoria. Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast of characters who call this island their home. Tend and grow your fairy tale farmstead solo or together with up to 4 players in local or online
Not gonna lie,
multiplayer. By
I don't like
gathering
the art
resources
style of
and
this game.
crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more. As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor. Magic awaits in Fae Farm,
Reminds me of
launching
the
exclusively
Sim
on
games
Nintendo
that were, like,
Switch, spring 2023.
really, like, cartoony.
It's a musical blast from the past.
Is this Kingdom Hearts?
Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the
Final
latest
Fantasy.
theater rhythm game. Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens, Suteki Dane, and more. There are 385 songs total.
This is
Songs are
interesting.
categorized by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through the
This
music.
is a very niche, like, game.
In addition, 2 players locally can complete stages in pair style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its Symphony on
Why
the
do
Nintendo
Final
Switch
Fantasy
system
logos
February
always have to
16th,
go so
2023.
hard? It is
Pre-orders begin today
insane.
on Nintendo eShop.
I'm really
After the
animated. I
game's
had
launch,
a
paid
energy
DLC
drink
songs from the Saga series.
before I started the
Nier
stream.
series.
Music goes hard too,
Octopath
honestly.
Traveler, Live Alive,
Oh, cool.
and more will be released. That's 90 additional songs.
Live Alive, that's how you pronounce that?
Plus, editions
Okay.
containing a season pass and 27 extra songs,
Holy
including Melodies
cow.
of Life, will be available.
That's a lot of songs.
A cosmic adventure is just around the corner. Blast off on an adventure of galactic proportions with Mario and the Rabbids. Let's dive into exploration. Freely roam through all
That's
sorts
okay, Maggie.
of
Cool
wondrous
to see you
worlds,
here.
each one jam-packed
I'm
with
just not
discoveries.
interested in this game, like, in the slightest.
Find
Like, I'm glad
coins,
people enjoy it, but, like, I
unlock
just don't
hidden
care.
paths,
It's such a
help out the
niche
locals with their
thing.
troubles.
I just don't care. I hate rabbits for what they did
At
to my
shops,
boy.
you can get items that'll
I
come in
hate
handy
rabbits.
during
They're the
battles.
minions
After
of
each
video
quest or
games,
battle,
and they
your team
killed
earns rewards
Rayman!
and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to 30
And now he's a
different Sparks,
DLC.
each with their own special
Now he's a
powers and
DLC.
skills.
They did the
They can
same
help
thing to
spark
Sam
a
Fisher.
decisive victory.
Why are we here? Just to suffer?
Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness?
Did you put an end to the darkness?
Mario plus Rabbids
I don't
Sparks
care.
launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo.
Who would
Switch.
pre-order this?
A gold edition can also be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass. Restore peace between humans and monsters.
Is this another RPG? That's a lot.
Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo Switch. Take a break from quests to chat with the locals, cultivate crops, and care for monsters, among other relaxing activities. You can also transform into a monster? Your abilities in battle and conversations with the locals
It looks like a
vary
mix
depending
between
on your form.
a
Your
action
choices will also
RPG
cause
and a
different
farming
events
sim.
to occur. Plus, a brand new mode has been added to help you enjoy more quality time with your in-game spouse. Rune
What?
Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
That's pretty cool for people, for fans of those series.
More Nintendo 64 games are on the way. Pilot Wings 64.
Why?
Mario Party.
Okay.
Mario Party 2.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mario Party 3.
Okay.
Pokemon Stadium.
Okay.
Pokemon Stadium 2.
Okay.
1080 Snowboarding.
Okay.
Excite Bike 64.
Okay.
These games will gradually be added in the future. You can play
2023? Just let me buy them!
enjoy many more gaming benefits with an active Nintendo
God!
Plus expansion pack membership. Oh, and there's one more game we should mention.
What is this? God! Why did you show the Metroid logo? I like GoldenEye, but God! Nintendo, why?
Why not mix things up with these Nintendo Switch games? Best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG.
What is this?
Perform over 100 types of daily
I'm not
tasks
seething or
to build
molding.
character
I'm crying!
with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown awaits. Various Daylight launches on Nintendo Switch later
Various
today.
daily life, cool.
A malfunction
Daylife,
causes
I
you
don't
to
know.
crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch
Factorio.
in this management sim game.
Management sim.
Scour the planet for materials. Then build machines to
A
refine
lot of
them
these
into
games
various
feel like they would be
resources.
better on the computer, to
Eventually,
be
you'll
honest. Like,
construct multiple production
especially
lines like
this. This
these.
looks like it should be on computer.
But the planet's
That guy almost
creatures will
died.
attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches
This
on
has a
Nintendo
very
Switch October
old
28th.
looking art style, like a classic looking art style. I'm not seething, Maldo.
young
You
girl
okay,
named
buddy?
Id
Bro,
visits an art museum
is this
with her
Id?
parents in this 2D exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery
Wow.
by the artist Squaretena
it's Ib.
until one particular piece
Bro,
draws her in.
You gotta understand, crying is worse than
Will she be
seething
able
and
to
molding. I
safely
am in
return to her own
pain.
world?
I am in
Every decision
suffering.
affects her fate in Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch, spring 2023.
What do you mean launching in 2023? Just port it! It's an RPG Maker game!
Can Get Gritty is getting a second free update. Joining the roster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse with
Oh my
fast
God,
movements
bro.
and strong tackles. And Diddy Kong, a midfield speedster with dazzling techniques and high pass accuracy. Plus, more gear and another stadium are being added. The
So
second
many
free update
RPG
launches
and
this
farm
month.
games.
The final
Oh, cool.
summer
It's
begins.
the Atelier. Isn't it like Apothecary game? I've heard a lot of people love this game.
When Strange Islands
Atelier
suddenly
Ryza,
appear,
yeah.
Ryza and
Alchemy,
friends
that's what
set
it is.
sail to investigate in order to protect their homeland from impending danger.
I'm gonna misspell
Sprawling
this. Atelier
landscapes set the
Ryza.
stage for your adventure.
Alchemist
Freely
game.
explore this vast world and forge your own path in this charming RPG. 11 heroes from all walks of life will join your party. During battle, work with your allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when needed. Teamwork
This
is
game's already on
paramount
Steam
after
though,
all.
so I'm not gonna buy it on the Switch.
New features
I
are
ever buy
also
it.
in store. The keys to this lively adventure are in your hands. Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End,
Atelier,
and the
that's how
Secret
you
Key
pronounce it.
launches
It's
on the
French, I
Nintendo
think,
Switch
so.
system February 24th, 2023. Wave 3 is on the
Oh
way.
wow, more DLC for Mario Kart.
Here's a sneak peek at two courses racing into Wave 3. Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour.
That's pretty cool. I love that they're finally giving DLC to this game, which I feel like should have been the plan from the beginning.
Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS.
I'm still thinking about GoldenEye and how they thought it was okay to put a Metroid logo there. What is wrong with them?
Wave 3
Nintendo,
of the
read the
Mario Kart
room,
8
my
Deluxe
guy.
Booster Course Pass DLC
Oh
for the
my
Mario
God.
Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
How was that? Next,
How
we
was
have some
that?
news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports.
Oh, okay. Not gonna lie, I'm not much of a fan of Nintendo Switch Sports. It feels too much different from Wii Sports. Wii Sports controlled so well, like surprisingly well.
Additionally, up to 8 players
And
online can play at the same time.
Nintendo Switch
on the
Sports
same
feels
course in
like
survival golf. Those
feels
with the most strokes
it doesn't
will be
feel
out.
as responsive. It feels weird.
We previously announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd
Update
like a bit
Wii
more time
Sports,
for
cowards.
development, so the update is now planned for this holiday.
Put out DLC
Please
for
wait
Wii
just a
Sports
little
and Wii Sports Resort. I don't care. I'll buy it.
Next, we have a special guest.
Boxing was
Mr.
insane.
Miyamoto.
Oh, Miyamoto.
Hello,
Miyamoto-san.
it's been a while. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
It's been a while.
I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news. First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring. And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its second year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California, in the US. Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin. It's been over
Megan,
20
the
years
Please
since the first
Understand
game,
guy
and we're still working on the
died.
series.
He died like
This is
7
Pikmin
years
Bloom.
ago.
It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late
Pikmin.
last year, in
What
which
is this?
players all over the world are planting flowers. Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it.
Yeah, what is this?
Pikmin Bloom is a
Oh,
smart
yeah,
device
it's a
game
mobile
that
game.
uses your location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together.
Okay.
All you need to do is take it with you on your daily walks or outings. You can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked. Send out Pikmin and collect the items they found that day.
If you live in
and
America,
feed them
you ain't
nectar
walking
to
anywhere,
increase their
bro.
petals.
You live in a car-dependent
So, how many
concrete
steps do we take
wasteland.
today?
You ain't going nowhere.
While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin. Pikmin are all around you.
They're all
Let's take
around
a
me.
quick look at the
Where?
screen.
Where?
I have nearly 700 Pikmin.
The Pikmin are coming for you. They know
They
where you
love
live.
nectar.
They're getting
If you
closer.
give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom. You'll also see the number of steps you've taken that day. Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path you walk,
I don't
so you
want to
can
throw
keep
hands
a
with
record
Pikmin,
of
bro. I don't think I
locations you've
could.
visited.
They're like the flood, bro. You
I
can't,
normally
you
move
can't
around
contain
within
them.
Kyoto,
Are,
but I've also been
are the
going
Pikmin
to
in the room
Osaka,
with us?
Universal Studios Japan.
If I saw a
I
Pikmin
occasionally go
run
to Tokyo
across
as well.
my hallway,
You'll say to yourself,
I
"Okay,
would
this
be
time I'll
so
try walking
afraid."
here." It makes trips and walks a lot of fun. It's
That'd
a
be like if
very
you
easygoing
saw
play
one of your
experience you can
toys was
enjoy just by taking
alive.
it with you. I hope you'll try it
I
out.
would
Okay,
scream.
now to the main event. Please take a look at this.
Ooh, main event? What is it? That was all preamble. This is the main event. Oh, is this Pikmin? It's Pikmin! There's a new Pikmin game! Oh. Yeah! Pikmin 4! It's real! I don't care if it's coming in 23. It's real! It exists!
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023.
Woo!
We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be
That's
able to
okay,
play
I don't
like
care.
this,
It's
from
Pikmin.
the Pikmin's perspective near the ground. I also made a new t-shirt. Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese. Or
That was better than a
strategically
PNG. That was
planning,
like
deploying, and
actual,
commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking
like the
forward to
environment.
Pikmin 4. Thank you.
Ooh. Oh, that was
Survive the season of death
what a transition. Holy cow.
as you cultivate a peaceful farm life. in the
Another
village of
farming
Lee.
RPG? Holy
The
cow.
season of death quietus continuously returns, threatening to destroy all.
Bruh, what do you
Travel
mean
the
the
world
season
and find a way to put
mysteriously
an end to the
returns?
calamity
It's
in
a
this life
season!
simulation
They do
RPG.
that!
Along the way, allies with different motives will join your cause. While facing numerous dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth
like, bro,
of this ill-fated world.
What if tomorrow the sun goes up? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Of your farm's first season will be available on Nintendo
I'm just
eShop.
joking. Like,
save data can be transferred to the
I mean,
full
if
game
you're like a
once
person who
purchased.
loves farming RPGs, this is your year.
Nintendo Switch, November 4th.
This is like you're eating good.
Get ready.
Hey, it's Bayonetta.
Devilishly good time.
I never played Bayonetta, but like I know some people who really love Bayonetta.
After 500 years, Umbra
They love
Witch
character
Bayonetta
action
revived
games.
in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend.
1,000 ways to die? What does that mean?
Now, in this
That's
third
ominous.
installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
Those are man-made bioweapons? Hello?
She's gone from fighting for herself
Yo, the CIA been cooking
to fighting for the world. Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca.
Oh no, a journalist.
And another Umbra witch, Jean. New ally, Viola.
This is where my
joins in
taxes
on the
have been
action.
going to.
A hair-raiser. Demon summoning.
Oh, that's funny.
Globe-trotting adventure awaits.
Your taxes are going to like
3,
evil
launching on
demonic
Nintendo Switch October
homunculi.
28th.
How could these
Pre-orders
man-made
are available
bioweapons
now
ever go
on
wrong?
Nintendo eShop.
Bruh.
After today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel.
That's cool.
A dark fantasy mystery abounds
Oh,
from the
what's this?
creators of Danganronpa. Welcome to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this
Is that a
corporate-controlled
glitch on
metropolis.
purpose?
Those who investigate are called master detectives, who come from all around the world. Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective.
Oh, he has
and
amnesia.
Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their
Wow.
pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
Clock tower.
Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence. When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code, launching first on the Nintendo Switch system spring 2023.
I like the idea of being a detective, and it's like
enter the village
oh,
if
hey,
you dare.
Resident Evil 8, cool. I like the idea of being a detective.
The latest
with, like,
installment in the Resident Evil
insane
series is
amounts
coming
of
to
flair and
Nintendo
artistic,
Switch
like,
as a cloud version.
Liberty. Of course, it's a cloud version.
Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village
Ethan
and its
Winters.
4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. You can download and try out the free demo today on Nintendo eShop to pre-order the full game.
I guess it's cool that
The Winters Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode,
What?
additional story content, and more, will launch December 2nd. Additionally,
interesting that they
3 other recent entries in the Resident
put a
Evil series will
third-person
be
game.
available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this
5
year.
frames a second. Interesting that they made a first-person game, third-person. I feel like I don't know. Not a fan
It's
of
an
that.
action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games. Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this kung fu action brawler.
Oh, Sifu.
By thrusting, tripping, and parrying opponents, you'll break their stance and gain the upper hand. Fall in combat and you'll get older and weaker. In turn, however,
oh yeah, I heard
techniques to
the
complete
age
your mission.
mechanic. I have no idea how it
exact revenge
how it,
before your time runs out. Sifu pummels its way onto Nintendo Switch November 8th.
I totally forgot about the
Pre-orders
age
begin
mechanics.
today
I heard
on
about it like
Nintendo eShop.
once. That sounds interesting, actually.
Experience the events leading up to Final Fantasy VII in this exhilarating action RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit.
I want to play the original Final Fantasy VII before I ever touch the remakes, because I've heard that they've changed stuff, and I feel like if I want to truly, I love this music. If I want to truly appreciate it, I should play the original.
Arcade shoot 'em up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch. Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters.
I would love to play a roguelike if I could play with my friends. Like, I would love a first-person shooter roguelike game that really prioritizes teamwork. I would love that. But I don't know, like, one thing that roguelikes I feel like a lot of them lack is good story, because like it's meant to be played over and over again.
The journey of world regeneration.
Obviously, some of them like have good story, but like
remaster of
most
Tales
of the time.
Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch. The world of Silverrot is controlled by shadowy forces called Descience. To stop them,
there's a lot of like
person known as the Chosen One must
old
ascend the Tower of
IPs that are like coming back. That's really cool.
That's true.
Again, this is another game I never played, but like I've heard of it.
The current Chosen One and his childhood friend in this beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea.
Okay.
Other allies will also join the party. The fate of two interconnected worlds hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey on Nintendo Switch early next year.
I guess. What is this? Oh, it's like a don't care. It's like a what's it called? Montage, that's the word. It's goofy. Fall Guys Season 2. They're just now getting to Season 2? Holy cow. I want my money back from Fall Guys, dude. Yo!
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yo!
One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar. To help Magolor return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends set off on an adventure. In addition to sword, whip, and other familiar copy abilities,
I've only ever played one all the way through, but it was super fun.
Blast foes from a distance, or
it was the one with like the mice.
It's packed with other powerful
I forget it
moves
what
as
it was
well.
called.
The game supports local play.
But it was
for up
really
to 4
fun.
players on the same system. Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities. There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magolor's Tome Trackers and returning ones like
Forgotten
Samurai
Land. I need to
Kirby.
play that one. That one sounds great.
All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players. An adventure of deluxe proportions awaits. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released. We
That's pretty
hope you're
neat.
looking forward to this game. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
Cool.
This
That
next
it?
trailer will be our last announcement.
Oh, nice.
Please take a look.
Did they save the best for last? What is it? Another farming RPG? Oh, it's Zelda, I think. Right? Yeah, it's Zelda. Zelda 2. Yeah, a lot of 9s. Dang, you do be falling. Did they literally just like add a second layer to the open world? Oh. Tears of the Kingdom. That's a cool name. Okay. Alright, okay. Because of this title, they didn't show this part in UK. Skyloft is back. I don't want Skyloft to come back. I don't want to remember anything about about that game. All right, that was the Nintendo Direct. Cool. I was writing down everything that they were announcing. Let me write down The Legend of Zelda. Tears of... What was it? Tears of the Kingdom? Is that what it was called? Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom. Alright. What am I most excited about? Let me just go down the list. They had a... Fire Emblem, don't care. It Takes Two, don't care. Fatal Frame? I'm still interested in Fatal Frame, although I've never played any of the games. Xenoblade got DLC, a Robot Girl DLC. SpongeBob Cosmic Shake. That's interesting to me. Because I haven't played Battle for Bikini Bottom since it was on the GameCube. I don't know if I would enjoy it today. But it's cool that like a game like Battle for Bikini Bottom is getting like not a sequel, but another game like it. Because that doesn't happen. Classic games don't get sequels or like classic style games. You know what I mean? Like no one's making classic style platformers like that. If the Xenoblade is a machina. See, I don't know anything about the Xenoblade lore, so I don't know what that means. I want to get into Xenoblade one day. Although I've been debating on whether or not I want to actually play Xenoblade or just watch a movie of it on YouTube. Because, I don't know. I just don't have a lot of time. Those games just eat a lot of time. Gotta play them. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll play it on stream today. Maybe. Fist of the North Star got this weird boxing... I don't know, boxing game, rhythm game. It was weird. Don't know what that was about. Oddballers was a dodgeball indie game. Don't care. Tunic, kind of interesting. True, they are long. Yes, they are very long. Front Mission, a turn-based mech game. Yeah, it exists. It's something I've never seen before. So it's just like, oh, cool. That's something that exists. Not a fan of Xenoblade 2's story. That's what I haven't heard like anything about the stories of Xenoblade, but I have. Xenoblade 2 is like the one that a lot of people say they don't like. I think it's because of the main character. I hear so much hate for the main character for his character design and his voice. A lot of people hate him for some reason. What else? Story of Seasons is a farming game. It's kind of like a Harvest Moon spiritual successor. That's cool. Splatoon Splatfest. Gear, grub, or fun? I do not understand why anyone would choose like why anyone would choose grub or fun instead of gear. How are you going to find, like, how are you going to survive without gear? Like, you know, the only people who are gonna choose grub or fun above gear are stupid kids who deserve to die. For me, Xenoblade 2 hurt the story of Xenoblade 1, but that would spoil things to go into details. I hate it when that happens. Like a game or any story hurts stuff that came before. That's the worst. Octopath Traveler 2, I'm really excited for that. And what's weird about it is that the voices of the characters really like they just, the word I'm looking for, they hooked me. They like enchanted me. I was so like into the characters and I don't know anything about them. So I really want to play Octopath Traveler 1 because I honestly didn't hear much about that game. But one day I'll play it. What after? Fae Farm Sim RPG. Didn't really care for that. It didn't look very appealing to me. Didn't like the art style. None of it seemed very fun. Final Fantasy rhythm game, like cool. Mario Rabbids. Moving on. Rune Factory 3 Special Action RPG Farming Sim. Cool. Nintendo 64 games are just pure pain. Pure pain. Why can't we own those games? You are paying money for the privilege to stream Nintendo 64 games, Super NES games, and NES games. There is no reason why we shouldn't be able to just purchase these games. These games are like less than like a pinprick of data that you can install on the thing, and like you have to, oh my god, it's insane. The fact that they had the gall, they had the nerve to introduce a game and put a Metroid logo in the top left, and then it's not Metroid. Like, I should, like, honestly, yeah, they were talking about Nintendo 64 games, and there's not a Nintendo 64 Metroid game. But it was a transition. It could have transitioned to anything, but oh, why would they do that? Why? Also, yes, I will play Splatoon 3 story mode. I started the other day. I'm gonna keep playing it. Oh, but man, like, they could have transitioned to like, oh, here's the GameCube Metroid games. We're moving on to the GameCube era of Nintendo. We're having GameCube stuff. No, that would still be awful, mind you. That would still be terrible. But like, it's, oh man, that was awful. I hated that. That was terrible. Pure pain. Various Day Life. I don't even remember anything. I think it was like an RPG farming game again. Factorio, Management Sim, IB. I was surprised to see IB. Like, dang. Of all the games to port to Switch, that's an interesting choice. Because you can play that on practically anything. It's an older game. And even when it came out, it was pretty easy to run, if I remember correctly, because it's an RPG game. It's like an indie RPG game. After that, they had Mario Soccer DLC, football, Mario Strikers. That's what it's called. I just wrote soccer because I couldn't remember the name and they weren't showing it. And I was going to write football because that's the correct name of the sport, but I don't know. I didn't want to get confused. Whatever. Atelier Ryza Alchemist game. Cool. Mario Kart 8 DLC. Cool. Pikmin mobile game. Do not care. Looks like the most worthless game I've ever seen in my life. Pikmin 4, however, that's pretty cool. That's just going to be a Pikmin 4. Harvestella. I remember nothing. Bayonetta 3. Cool for people who like Bayonetta. Master Detective Raincoat. That one looks interesting because I like the idea of playing a detective, but what little detective work we saw in that trailer didn't seem very compelling or interesting. And while the art style is eye-catching, it looks like it might be a little obnoxious. So I don't know. That one, I'll have to wait and see on that one. Resident Evil 8 and other Resident Evil games on the cloud. Don't care. Play them all on PC. Sifu. Don't care. I play it on PC. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII prequel. I want to play the original before I do anything with the remakes, and I do want to play those on stream one day. Raiden Silvergun Bullet Hell game. That one Bullet Hell is great. Bullet Hell's fun. Endless Dungeon. That was the roguelike where you just keep on going. See, that's the thing about roguelikes, or just any survival game. Like, it just keeps on going until you die, I feel like. I don't know. They do have, like, end goals. I don't know. Tales of Symphonia. Cool. Life is Strange. Kill me. Romancing Saga. This was the part of the montage. I don't know anything about these games except for Life is Strange. I don't want to play that. Lego Brick Tales. Cool. Disney Speedstorm racing game. I wish we saw more racing games. I love racing games. What the heck? Some of this stuff got like moved around. Weird. Fall Guys Season 2. Fall Guys was like fun for a little bit. Then I realized I wasted my money. Because it's like, eh. Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe, a remake. That's pretty cool. I like that they're remaking Kirby games. I wish we got like a collection like we did on the Wii. That would be cool. And then Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that was an okay direct. What's the thing on here that I was most excited for? I'm just looking down the list. Octopath Traveler was really cool. Yeah, Octopath Traveler 2 and the Zelda game. Those are probably the ones I'm most excited for. This was a very so-so direct, nothing like amazing. Pikmin 4, like, cool. Love that for Pikmin fans. That's awesome. Yeah. That was the Nintendo Direct. Put some music on. Alright, well, that's the end of that. Now, I do want to remind people who weren't at the beginning of the stream, I'm so sorry I have not been streaming more. COVID attempted to take my life again, and that wasn't fun. I still have a cough, so I didn't want to read The Hobbit with a cough. and there's still some stuff going on with my computer that prevents me from streaming games. Very strange technical issues. But I do hope that I will be able to stream more pretty soon. I hope that I can, because I really want to get back to streaming. I hate not being able to stream. I don't like, maybe I could play like really, really old games that are like the easiest games to run ever. Maybe that will help. I also gotta figure out how to play console games and stream that. Gotta figure out how to do that. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun, even though there was a lot of pain and suffering. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad that we were able to share this experience together. Like, Nintendo is like the only company that I'll drop everything for to watch their stuff. Because even if I don't end up buying their stuff, I actually care about their philosophy when it comes to games. Making stuff that is enjoyable for like multiple people at a time and trying to... They're like... I feel like they're... Like, obviously they're a company, they want to make money, but I feel like they're the ones that most want to just spread joy. Just spread joy. And I love that aura I get from it. But yeah. Some things, let me know what y'all think about this, either here in the chat or in the comments. I had some ideas for a stream. I kind of want to do a Sonic stream, but not play a Sonic game. I just want to talk about Sonic for like hours. Because Sonic Frontiers, they've been putting out more and more footage as time goes on. And I feel like I just want to talk about it. I just want to have a stream where I talk about it. I haven't done it yet. I had this idea like last week, but I haven't done it yet because I feel like before I do that, I want to like jot down some notes, jot down like what I want to talk about, organize my thoughts before I just go off, you know? That's something I was thinking about. I don't want to... I keep flip-flopping between, do I want to play a game with this cough? Do I want to... I just want to talk. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'll probably, like, call the stream something like, Sonic Anonymous Therapy Session or something like that. But yeah, I keep flip-flopping between if I want to play games with this cough or not. Because probably not nice to hear someone coughing into your ears stream. That's probably not great. Probably not grade A content. I don't know. But yeah, Sonic stream, maybe playing games with a cough if I can stream those games. That's still a big if, due to technical issues. But yeah, I just really want to stream more. It's just I've been hindered. Yeah, that's a good word. Hindered from streaming as much as I want to. But yeah, I guess I will leave it at that. Those are some things that are kind of ruminating in my mind. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for joining me and watching me writhe in pain watching this direct. I don't know, maybe I'm just like mentally ill. Nothing can satisfy me anymore. Nothing can like bring me joy. It sounds very dour and depressing, but that it's a joke. Like, I don't know. Anyway, again, thank you guys so much for dropping by. I love you all coming by to watch me scream. Thank you guys so much. You all have a wonderful night. Take care. Goodbye. Goodbye. You can always look at indies. That's true. Man, I'm trying to find indies that have a mix of amazing gameplay and great story. Like, I tried looking at games. Before we go, one more tangent. I tried looking for what's a good first-person shooter RPG with heavy story and like story changes based on what you do. And the only thing I got that seemed like what I wanted was Cyberpunk 2077. So I tried it and I regret it. Without going into spoilers for people who haven't played Cyberpunk, due to the game's, it has not very good dialogue choices. I kept on choosing dialogue I thought was going to be a certain tone, and then it ended up being a different tone. The gameplay is very, very bare bone. Not a lot going on there at all. Looter, it's basically a looter shooter. It doesn't play like an RPG at all. Very basic. Most of the time you're doing dialogue, but I don't know, like none of it feels like meaningful. And the few times the game wants to be serious, it falls flat on its face because it doesn't earn the moments, because whatever moments are happening are skewed because of dialogue choices that I didn't mean to press, or didn't mean to come out a certain way, or we'll be having a serious moment. Like, there's this part in the game where you have a serious, heavy, existential conversation, and the person you're talking to is nobody. They are not a real person. They are an algorithm meant to, like, give you joy. It's like a very dystopian, like, ha ha ha, I am an algorithm. I will make you happy. Let's talk about whatever you want to talk about. And you have, like, a very deep conversation with them, and it didn't get me at all, because all the choices that got me there didn't feel earned. There's a part in the game where your character knows something, and if they let the other characters know, it will clear up so many issues, and they just don't. And things like that really makes a game like Cyberpunk 2077, which really banks on its story and characters, it just falls flat on its face. And the gameplay cannot carry it. The gameplay is not fun. It is serviceable. And by that, I mean it functions. It is not fun. It is very samey, monotonous. I feel no reason to be stealthy in that game. Melee is not fun at all. Stealth is not fun at all. So, you might as well just shoot everything, and shooting just feels the same no matter what gun you use. But looking at the tags on Steam, apparently that's the best game if you want to look for a game with a first-person shooter RPG with a heavy on story and story, like, divergent story, plot threads, whatever. I was very disappointed. But not to say I will stop looking at indies. I just, man, that was disappointing. They're still charging $60 for it too. What's up with that? That game has no right to be $60. Even with the updates. And the game still runs like trash. Even with all the updates that they've done, it runs terribly. And it's not my technical issues too, either. It's not my technical issues. It's just the game running like trash. But anyway, that's done with that tangent. Need to find games that are really going to interest me. If I could figure out how to get console games to play and stream, then we'd be cooking. We really be cooking. I got some console games I would love to play with you guys. But yeah, sorry about that last tangent. Now we are going to say goodbye. Now we are going to go our separate ways. Again, thank you to everyone who came by. I have a lot of fun streaming with you guys. I love it so much. Streaming, after a while of not streaming, makes me want to stream more. So, I'm going to go get cough medicine, and I want to get rid of this cough as soon as possible. I'm sick of it. I don't even have COVID anymore. It's just the cough. The cough won't go away. The coof. But anyway. I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a great night, okay? Take care. Make sure to eat some dinner. I'm gonna go lift some weights. I gotta get some exercise before the day is over. It's not too late, so that's good. Rest up. Yeah, I've been making sure to get enough sleep. Eat some protein, get enough sleep, build that muscle, and get rid of this cough, please. God. But yes, thank you guys so much. Y'all have a great night. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.